Hey everyone, this is Tiffany with Cork Wall Space. I'm here for our Yoga Movement Minute for the day. I will say that I have two very active cats and I'm using their cat tree as a platform, so they might or might not make a guest appearance during this video. Who knows? It's also Saturday, so I thought this was a great day to do another practice from bed. Now, we're going to play with some supine poses, which basically just means we're laying down. A bed can actually be a lot of supporting cushion if a flat surface doesn't feel really good. So lying flat is actually not comfortable for a lot of bodies. Bending the knees might help adjust that or accommodate that, but you still might notice there's a little bit of pain in the low back or in the hips as you do that. So this might be a really good alternative. We are going to sacrifice a little bit of support in the neck though when we do bridge pose, and I'll talk you all through how to accommodate for that. All right, so bending your knees and allowing yourself to melt down onto the mattress, starting with the sacrum and the low back. And I'm just scooting so I can be in camera a little bit, but normally you would not. You start the low back, the mid back, and the upper back, and just melt onto the surface. Let's go ahead and bring one knee in. And exhale, extend it, maybe point the toe. And maybe begin to just pulse that leg. You can also create circles in one direction or another. They can be as big or as little as they need to be. Nigel's trying to attack a string, so yeah. Play with pointing and flexing that foot. Maybe even creating rolls with the ankle. And then bringing it back in. All right, let's do the other side. So bring it in. Exhale, you're gonna point and maybe just pulse it first. Make circle rolls in one direction. And then in the other direction. Playing with pointing and flexing the foot. Maybe even making smaller circles with the ankle. Bringing that back in. Actually bringing both knees and giving yourself a hug. All right, and then bringing both feet back to the mattress with knees bent. We're gonna play with just some micro movement to allowing one knee to fall towards the mattress. Moving slowly with intention. Noticing what the hip, the ankle, the knee do, and then switching sides. Noticing both what the active leg does with this movement, but also what the leg that's maintaining stillness does. All right, and let's do the same thing with the arms. So you're gonna extend the arms in a T. Obviously, I'd prefer for you to have your arms supported, but it's easier to see if I'm a little bit off the bed. Bring one hand towards the chest. Again, slowly moving with intention. And then the other hand. And then extending one hand at a time. Noticing what the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists are doing here, even the jaw. And as you do these movements, looking up towards the ceiling, maybe even bringing your hands to your heart for a moment. Okay, we're going to play with bridge pose. And as I do that, I'm going to switch down a little bit so you guys can see my head a little better. All right, so you're going to bring your hands down towards your hips. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play with this neck length. So lift your head up and then interlace your fingers at your scalp and just lengthen your neck and rest it back down. So keeping your neck nice and long, you don't want to curve it in or let it concave. All right, and it might feel better to have your feet playing a little firmer closer to your hips. All right, you're going to activate your hands. On an inhale, press down into your feet. Come up with your sacrum, low back, mid back, upper back. And exhale, release in the opposite direction. So starting with the upper back, mid back, low back, and then sacrum. Maybe windshield wiper the knees. Okay, let's do that again. So you're going to come up with your sacrum, low back, mid back, upper back, keeping the neck nice and long, and exhale, releasing back down. And this time we're going to play with activating the shoulders a little bit more. So as you inhale, maybe come up a little higher, still keeping the movement the same. And allowing your shoulders to underneath your back a little bit more. Maybe taking a bind here, maybe just letting your hands rest. Keeping the neck still nice and long. And exhale, untuck the shoulders. And then come back down, melting into the mattress. Bring your knees towards your chest, a little wider this time. And you can keep your hands on your knees with your feet flexed. You can grab the ankle or you can grab the outer edge of the feet. And roll from side to side in a happy baby. And that is our pose for today. The book is Everybody Yoga by Jessamine Stanley. I will also say, if you notice, this is from Half Price Books, or not Half Price Books, sorry, Book People. Guys, support local businesses, support your local bookstores, support Waterloo. Book People, Waterloo, Crystal Works are all doing online and curbside delivery, so please, please, please support them. All right, have a good day, everyone.